This is the summary created from the video. Lecture 18, Understanding Group Dynamics II. Groups can be classified into different types, an important aspect for understanding group dynamics. Some key points about group types are formal versus informal, primary versus secondary, and membership versus reference groups. Formal groups have a defined structure with explicit roles and objectives, such as committees and boards. In contrast, informal groups arise spontaneously based on shared interests or characteristics, like social clubs and cliques. Formal groups exist, established by organizations for specific goals, such as command groups consisting of supervisors and subordinates. Following the organizational hierarchy, task groups are formed to accomplish time-bound tasks like new product development. Ad hoc committees are temporary groups resolving specific complaints or issues, while functional groups are permanent units like marketing and accounting departments without time limits. In addition to formal groups, there are informal groups where members may belong to different organizational departments, but are bound by a common interest. Friend groups form based on shared social activities, political beliefs, religious values, or other bonds. Reference groups provide social validation and means for comparison, influencing members' attitudes and behavior. These reference groups are formed voluntarily, often from family, friends, and religious affiliations, unlike formal groups whose goals align with organizational objectives. Group behavior is influenced by various factors, such as member resources, structure, roles, norms, and cohesiveness. Group size matters, with smaller groups of 2 to 10 members being more effective with less conflict. Roles are assigned based on the nature, behavior, knowledge, and experience of members. Norms define acceptable behavior standards, facilitating survival and shared values. Cohesiveness refers to the bonding, unity, attraction, and desire to remain part of the group. Cohesiveness and size are crucial factors to consider in group processes. Conflicts within groups are inevitable but should be welcomed for generating new ideas. Communication plays a vital role in building relationships and group dynamics. Group dynamics helps understand relationship formation and how groups should be organized and led. Group behavior is complex and unique, often moving from task completion to deeper interpersonal discussions. For group communication to be truly meaningful and enjoyable, it should facilitate sharing successes, receiving appreciation, and finding happiness. Happiness cannot solely come from material achievements. Being spiritual also matters. In groups, people transition from formal to informal, meaningful personal talks, where self-disclosure is a reciprocal process of sharing personal problems and secrets. To understand group dynamics, sincerity and hard work are paramount and irreplaceable by anything else. Effective communication, behavior, and relationship building are crucial for achieving life goals. Previous lectures covered various topics related to group dynamics and interpersonal relationships, emphasizing the importance of sincerity, diligence, and being mindful in interactions. Developing and maintaining relationships is essential for accomplishing objectives in life. In summary, groups can be classified based on their formation, structure, and membership. Formal groups have defined roles and objectives, while informal groups arise spontaneously. Group size and cohesiveness affect effectiveness and conflict levels. Communication builds relationships and facilitates group dynamics. Sincerity, hard work, and meaningful interactions are key for achieving goals in life. Please stay tuned for more summary videos.